We are back for another episode of Big Six Banter. It's the daily transfer show. Apologies, first of all, for obviously the Liverpool show. The Liverpool calling could not get run yesterday. I was away and unfortunately, I couldn't make it happen. But it's fine. We are back today. And there also was a video that I put out myself for a pre-record. So if you guys want to watch that and you want to see my reaction to the Caicedo news, obviously go ahead and watch that. It's going to put about 4.5k views. So make sure you go over there and smash the like button and drop a comment on that video. Another thing, people, thank you for 6k subs. So yesterday we hit 6,000 subs. All we can do is say thank you to the fans, obviously, because you guys are the ones that made this happen. So, of course, we are now on the road to 7K and then 8K and then 10K. So, obviously, big up everyone in the chat. You know, we appreciate you. And, obviously, big up all the new subscribers of recent as well, man. Obviously, we want to make this a family. We want to grow this community. So, all we can do is keep making videos, keep pushing out content, and you guys keep supporting the man. Them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you lot. Of course, we are back. We are back. Obviously, there's so much news to cover today. Of course, Lavia has chosen Chelsea, so you will get your last in for that one. Man United, obviously, we're going to talk about the Man United game yesterday. The Maguire news has just dropped that he is now staying at Manchester United. Kevin De Bruyne is confirmed to be out for a number of months. Jurriën Timber is confirmed to be out for a number of months as well. And of course, Olise is also Chelsea bound. So there's so much news to cover. It's crazy, and the Premier League is back. It's actually back. So again, let's start with the light goal. So big up everyone in the chat. What are we saying for the light goal today? We're saying a light 3 bills?
3 bills, cuz.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, Maguire 30 M's should have been 3 bills.
We're gonna get into that.
I'm so hot. You man don't like this.
Hey, listen, it could be worse. You could be me a month, so just you know.
You guys in a can. You guys in a romantic right now.
It could be us right now, literally. Listen, big up the chat. Let's hit some of the comments, and then obviously we'll get started. But again, thank you so much for the 6,000 subs. You know, we really appreciate it. Big up the family, man. Smash the like button for real, people. Marcus goes, Monts, do you think that was handball on Caicedo since that was on target, 100% going in? No, because if it didn't hit Semedo's hand, it would have hit his chest. Jackson, if it doesn't hit his hand, it's going past him. That's the difference, in my opinion. Marcus also says signing Mount in brackets overpriced and offering him the number 7 as well is the same level of stupidity as signing Maguire for 80 million, making him captain. In my opinion, fraudulence. Oh, Nathaniel. Big up Fator as well. He goes, Monty, you are guilty of Caicedo to pull charges. Anything you will say will be used against you in the court of law. LFC stands for Lavia, Fernandez, and Caicedo. Yeah, I hate you, man. Yeah, I hate you, man. I can't even lie. I hate you.
Like, that slaps him.
I hate you, man.
Where's the LFC? That's for Lavia.
Yeah, it stands for Lavia, Caicedo, Fernandez. That's killing me, fam. That is killing me. Big up T Tarragona, big up Ed in the chat as well, big up Footy Chats as well. Kingsmano's in the chat as well. There's hella man in the chat today, you know what I'm saying? Big up Mons. I don't know what you're thinking. You should have just got Lavia and bounce, man. Hey, why you like to like I'm the one who it's not me. I'm not the one who I'm not Liverpool's director of football. All right, let's not.
That is a good question, though. That actually should be a question. Like, would if you was in that position, would you have gone for Caicedo? Would you guys have done that?
I would have gone for Caicedo at the start of the window.
No. But I'm saying, like, last minute. Like, given that situation, you had Lavia at that time waiting to come, but then, like, there was a chance of you getting Caicedo, and you had the money to do that. Would you have done the same thing that FSG
I would have held talk. I think Liverpool held talks in the wrong way. I would have held talks differently. I would have told Lavia, if you're playing, if you're coming to Liverpool, you are starting. But we also have our eyes on Caicedo, but we want you both to come to Liverpool. I wouldn't just say, Lavia, we want you. Bang, 111 million. Bid goes in. You're seeing it on the internet. Remember, footballers actually find out news via the internet themselves these days. That's how powerful the internet. Some footballers find out news about themselves, and they're like,
"Is that confirmed?" Sorry, is that confirmed that that's the reason why he's veering towards Chelsea because he's
no. Southampton. One of the Southampton reps said that Liverpool and Lavia had a deal in place, and then Chelsea the improved package of pay. I don't know about money up front. I'll be real. I don't know about money up front, but agency fees were better as well.
Right.
But like you guys put a 60 million bid and then they put a 50.
But bro, what we can't. Well, if man are dashing in extra agency fees like that, what are we supposed to do, fam?
Then you should have just done 50 M's and then spread out that 10 M's between agencies.
Chelsea were interested in Lavia as well, but again, sometimes there's certain. I just think there's certain things you can't compete with in terms of pay, in terms of match. So I feel like we could have paid or probably equaled what Chelsea put in for Caicedo and for Lavia. But at the end of the day, in terms of breaking their wage structure, Chelsea are willing to do that, and we're not. And also, it does come down to player preference at the time, depending on what the player wants. For Caicedo, I don't know why they're Chelsea fans telling me that Caicedo loves Makelele and that Caicedo loves Chelsea. He's a Manchester United fan.
Exactly. They grabbed him. They quote tweeted him and he's saying, "I love Man United." They quote tweeted Fabrizio's tweet. So when Chelsea fans are saying he's always supported us, cool, you got your man, we've got egg on our face, but don't do the whole he's always supported us.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry about it.
Someone said he was like 4 years old when Makelele was playing. That's killing.
Yeah, it don't even make sense.
This is it, bro. Like, and how about this? Where he was brought up, I know he wasn't banging YouTube, G. He weren't banging YouTube, G.
Yeah, of course not.
He weren't banging YouTube out there.
Bro,
he was still banging AOL. If we had AOL, bro? We still had AOL dying.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, he talks about how he was brought up, bro. He weren't running no YouTube. Let's just say.
Do you remember AOL?
AOL died up.
What a proof.
And you had to watch the games on that. That was horrible, you know.
Yeah, but he couldn't even do that though. That's the thing. Like there wasn't even AOL, I doubt, where he was.
But kids, this is my point. So we all know that Caicedo is a Manchester United fan.
Yeah,
it's just not even. He's a Man United fan. He also twerked to Arsenal. He wrote a letter to Arsenal Football Club.
Bro, I was gonna say, bro, any club that he would have just said that he followed them growing up. If it was me that he went to, he would have said his idols, Vieira. I watched a lot of him whilst I was young. He would have done the same thing. So
if you say something about Real Madrid, most players do, but his dreams.
Yeah, I thought Real Madrid's a bit different. I think anyone with dream would be to play for Real Madrid. I allowed that one in it. But the Arsenal one.
What would he have said for me though?
Huh?
You couldn't say anything. You're not a big club, so you couldn't say anything.
You probably didn't know who you were.
He would have made up something. I'm sure.
You know that Chinese man? Have you not seen that video of the Chinese man? Tottenham Hotspur? What is that?
I said Tom Spur.
That's a legendary.
So basically, all I'm saying is that again, with that, I feel like with Lavia, it might be a bit different because Chelsea paid less money for him. Obviously, they paid him more. So again, but I understand Caicedo's preference. I think again, if the agent's going to get more money and there's more money involved, then that's fine. Money is still a version of pool. I don't know why Chelsea fans are trying to do the high horse thing. Like they're trying to do the high horse thing. Like say, it was your childhood club. If it was your childhood club, he wouldn't have wrote a letter to Arsenal. Like Arsenal were this close to grabbing, man. They were this close to grabbing him. Like this close.
Big facts.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the chat saying I'm holding on to an L, but like I'm not the only one on the panel who thinks this. You know what I'm saying?
Once you do sound
so... Once you're still holding the L though, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I'm holding the L, but man are acting like I'm here sitting here, the only one saying that he didn't say he likes 3 different teams. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying we can pay him for money.
We're changing it around, like we're trying to like you're trying to deflect it to the fact that he likes 3 different teams. At the end of the day, we told you, do not let Chelsea get Lavia and Caicedo.
I'll take that L. But these men are all saying it's not the money. It's not the money.
Bro, any football, anything about football nowadays is about money. Like it's as simple as that. If you have bread, you more time get what you want.
It's a part of pool. I'll be real.
I'm telling you, man are saying, well, bro, money is a part of pool, bro. It's not just.
But you know, That being said, you can look at Mbappe. Man's got offered all the money in the world, but still wants to go to Madrid. It just depends on the
You
character.
know what?
That's why I said. But Caicedo is someone who's never had a lot of money in terms of he was on 30
So of course, money is going to be a big factor, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I said with Caicedo, I said with Lavia, that one could have been down to
what it's literally down to, and this is Kiers' guy that's just reported this about half an hour ago. Steinberg even said Lavia felt second choice. Once we put in that bid for Caicedo, Lavia felt second choice. We put in a 50 million bid and didn't go for Caicedo. Do you want me to be honest? I think Chelsea only went for Lavia out of spite to piss us off. Like, what you tried to go for our target, we're going to get our target and go for yours as well. But if we had just paid the 50 million, he'll be a Liverpool player. But we just have to take the L, bro. We have to take the L.
My Roms again, it was different back then. Like, no one was in for him. You could afford to nitpick at it.
Exactly.
No, there were clubs. No, bro, there were clubs interested in Lavia. I just feel like he needed to feel like he was a priority himself.
Yeah,
Chelsea made you guys look bummy. Like, Lidge, it's honor. Like, I know that's your girl, but trust me, just know.
Be real though. There's some silver lining in this, because this is why we all got so gassed as Liverpool fans. We didn't think we would ever bid 111 million on a player, bro. Now we at least know we're willing to bid that type of money if we feel the player is worth that. I never saw in a million years us bidding that for Caicedo, but there's some silver lining. The only bad thing is everyone's going to extort us now. We're going to probably have to get a 6 for minimum 80 M's. That's not worth that.
It's Man U thing now, Matt. It's never been on Liverpool. We should Man United prices, fam. We don't have Man United money to pay Man United prices. It's just that simple.
All right, it's actually tap because you might actually got
that's it though. But am I lying with that? That's a United thing, but United at least have the money to overpay. We don't be having that overpaid fee, bro. Like,
they got the facilities.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you got no props on Monopoly, so man are going, yeah, Monts, I'll sell you that orange.
I'll sell you that brown.
Big up DJ for the £5 super chat. He goes, Monts, you're so salty. Your dusted crack club tried to war Todd B and you've been dragged and embarrassed. Your club, hold that. 3 majors in your life. No more. 3 majors.
Man said 3 majors.
I hate 3 majors.
I think he's a bit young. He's a bit young.
I'll be real. Like, I understand. Listen, Chelsea, in terms of your recent majors, big you man up. Obviously, again, I beat you in 2 finals. In the last 3 finals we played, I've beaten you. So there's that. And if you really want to go into it, I'm older than your club. You man were established in 03. So I'm older than you, man. So you know,
they seem to think football started in 04. Yeah, you've been the biggest club in the last 20 years, but it didn't start in 04. That means what? United Champions League are eradicated, and that means bro, come on now, man. Football didn't start 20 years ago.
So cheeky. Yeah. Dusty crap.
You see Patrick Water being,
bro. These men are still hurting from the FA and the Carabao, bro. It's mad. Big up Eddie goes, Bowley took your main and your side thing. Yeah, he legit did though. Yeah, that's what's got me hot. Yeah. He's took the side, the main, the chains, and the drip.
Man, I'm saying we're sorry. Listen, if you know me, I've been giving Chelsea their praise. I actually rate what Egbali and Bowley have done. Bro, they're treating this like the WWE, bro. He's coming at this man and just fucked everything up. And you've got to give him his credit. Bowley will do anything. He's ambitious. He'll do anything to win, bro. He'll outbid you. He'll do anything to win. But I just don't work to what Mont's saying. I don't like this whole they're on this high ground like he turned us down, whatnot. Because if we offered the money for Lavia and didn't offer the money for Caicedo, let's not take the piss here, bro. He would have been our player. Do you get? We pissed Chelsea off. They bidded more. Then he picked them because he felt disrespected by us. It's as simple as that. Simple as that.
You know what I think?
No. But Roms, hold on. Let me. Roms, with the Lavia thing, bro. Chelsea will also had their interest in Lavia when we started to have our interest, because Fabrizio actually said it in a tweet. He said Liverpool and Arsenal were the front runners, and he said Manchester United and Chelsea liked interest. Remember, so it's not like they had no interest at all.
No. They did.
It wasn't they still had long-standing interest in Lavia. It was just whether they felt to act on it or not. Do you know what I'm saying? They just felt to act on it, and I think they did pounce. They pounced at a good time where 3 bids were put in, and Chelsea just went, well, hold on, let's put our cheeky 48 mil in. Let's slap our little 48 and test the waters. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's well played to them on their side. Do you know what I'm saying? I think my only thing with Chelsea is that I don't want them to be bringing in these quality midfielders and then all of a sudden there's no responsibility, because there's a lot of Chelsea fans who are saying, yeah, that's fine. Now we can just go for top 4 and have a trophy. You've took all our targets. You spent 800 million and you have the same targets as Liverpool. Because my target is top 4 and a trophy.
They need to win the Prem.
No, Corey, I'm saying to you that if you ask me and Roms, what do you want out of this season? And I'll tell you, Roms, you can speak for yourself. I won't speak for you. I'll say a trophy on top 4. Here's, I've said it twice. I said a trophy on top 4 will do for me this season. Yeah. So, but if you ask a Chelsea fan what they want this season, do you know what they're going to tell you? A trophy on top 4.
You can't tell me trophy on top 4 after 800 M.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what? Months. Listen, I'm not even here to back them. But the only reason why, me personally, I don't expect them to win the titles because I look at their attack. That's not a title winning attack.
I didn't say title. Challenge. Yeah, I agree with you. I said more, bro. We can't have the same. We can't have the same goals.
Fair enough.
We're not in the same. We're clearly not in the same tax bracket, and we have no pool apparently. So
that's what man have been saying to United for years, though. Like man have been saying to United, "Oh, you spent XX amount," but it's just the market's different for them.
No. That can't run, though. That can't run.
Yeah,
you can't tell me I've spent $1 billion in the past few years, and I've just watched Chelsea condense that into 2 years. I don't want to hear anything.
Sorry, but 2 years.
They told Mikel Arteta. They said to Mikel Arteta, "That's now 600 M spent over 4 years."
That's what I'm so cheeky.
They spent. I think it's around this. I think it's 856 million in the last 12 months. That's how much they've spent. It's crazy.
I rate this from Surfer. Surfer said challenge and a trophy is fair. I think it's fair.
Surfer's honest though.
Surfer's the real one for that.
But what is challenge? Is third challenging? Like
it depends on point. It's about points. You have to be up there in point.
How you end the season.
I
think that determines.
But then you can still challenge. You can still have a good season like United. At one point, they were close to challenging, but they didn't quite challenge. I think that's cut. If they done what United done last season, where they
that's
in touch with the top 2,
that's dead.
We didn't really challenge last season. We didn't have a challenge.
Regardless of money, you can't really go from wherever Chelsea finished to just spending a whole heap of money. And
but that was already
you should know that. You should know that.
But I would say that's already shit. That's their
I wasn't getting this energy though. Like what happened?
No one was. Bro, how about this?
Corey didn't finish 12th, fam. You weren't in a complete mess like they were.
What are you talking about, Ethan? I finished like 8th.
Bro, there are fans. And
then your expectation wasn't to win the title.
Challenge.
No one's telling them to win the title, Ethan. But the thing is with Chelsea is that everyone acts like it's a full restart. Like it's a full restart. I mean, that 11 is a blank sheet. It's not. Reece James is the Champions League winner, considered one of the best right backs in the world when he's fit. Thiago Silva is considered top 3 centre backs in the league, and that's at a minimum, by the way. Ben Chilwell is an established footballer for Leicester and for Chelsea, and at his best and when he's fit is a very good left back, and it's also a winner.
Attack.
They have again. Let's go to the attack. Raheem Sterling,
Modric,
top scorer apart from Maguire.
After him, I can't lie. Madueke, Mudryk, Jackson, they're not all 3 potential. I rate them, but they're not all 3 guaranteed to back.
My point is, and also Enzo's been there for 6 months. So I've just named you 4 players that are winners, bro. They are winners. So they're not. It's not like they have dead ballers, bro. They do not have dead ballers in their team. Chelsea had a good team. It was poor management.
How do you spend that much and still not have an established 9? That's insane to me.
Yeah, of course, but I'm saying
now they do.
Do you know what my point is, though?
Who?
My point is,
proven.
Chelsea isn't a hard reset. They still have ballers there, innit? Not like there's ballers there, and even when they came 12th, there was players at that club who could play ball. It's just the whole the system, the setup, the chemistry. Nothing was there. Now what Chelsea are doing, they're adding to the quality that they already have that is staying in
now
the
they're
team.
getting Olise.
Yeah, they did.
I just clocked that. Now they're getting Olise.
Apparently Costa's on his way there from Porto, the goalkeeper. Potentially he could be on his way as well.
But then word to what Arsenal have done, like you can't just have a whole heap of talent and not fit the system, bro. Potter's, you got to look at Poch signings. Potter's all right. Lampard and Potter, not Lampard, sorry. Potter's had X amount of bread. Tuchel had a bit of bread there, but Poch hasn't had too much. Like he's using what he's got. Fair enough, there's a good squad there.
What?
But
Poch
they
hasn't
might
had
not
too much.
They might not
He's
necessarily fit the
Just
system.
spent 100 M's on Caicedo. That's one person.
Corey, one person, correct?
He just
Out of how many
in a
more?
centre back and brought in a right back.
Marcus says I've heard Baby Drogba all summer.
I remember Corey, they transitioned from a 3 at the back to a 4 at the back as well.
No, pick up Mark.
Right, cool.
That's
Look at
I have to say this, yeah. Whenever Chelsea sign a black striker on number 9, it's automatically, this guy could be the next Drogba. Is that true?
Let me head to the super chats, and then we're gonna carry on talking about what we're talking about. Big up CFC Johns. He says, "Get your money up." Then word, if legit get your money up.
I'm jealous. I wish I was.
I wish I had peas, but I'll be real. 800 mil is crazy though. That is crazy. But big up for the super. That you can't say that's not crazy, innit? Big up Ash as well. He says, "Anyone know the difference between Oli and Eric Ten Hag?" We will talk. That is, that one's coming.
Corey,
ready.
That one's coming. Corey.
That one's on his way.
You should not be knocking no camera.
Don't bite. DJ says Monts is deflecting too much. He needs to get grabbed. Yeah, man, then grab me then.
Bro, that's the one. That's the one. Don't worry. After you finish the super chats ones.
Yeah. Also, we have 500 people watching right now as well. So big up. How many likes are we currently on right now? I'm not on the tab. So can someone tell me how many likes we are currently sitting on at this moment? How many likes are we sitting on, people? Someone let me know.
Sitting on
132.
132 with 500. Yo, people.
Yeah, that's criminal.
Them likes, man.
People. Let's keep it about. This is the BSB chat. This is the BSB family. I'm gonna need more GA. I'm gonna need more GA. It's just as simple as that, people. And also subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 6,100 subs. We're about 30 subs away from that already. So again, if you want to comment, it is on subscriber mode for today. So make sure you go and subscribe and obviously like this video. How many likes are we on now? We should at least be on 2 bills likes. I need 2 bills in it. So stop what you're doing right now before we carry on. Smash the like button, people. Obviously, it pushes the stream out and extends all of that stuff. Jordan, you're taking the piss. You are taking the piss, my friend. You are taking the absolute piss.
That's a great shout.
I can't lie, Jordan.
Oh my god. Hey, dickhead.
That's a good one. So.
Say no more. Yeah, man. Obviously, that's my take on it. And you, man, can say what you want to say now. It's the dark day for Liverpool, innit? It's a dark day.
Bro, I'll be honest. Listen, I already said this, innit? Like, just go back to my stream. Go back to the stream like 10 streams ago, whenever it was, when I talked about Liverpool's pool. Just echo what I said. Literally, just click that. It's the same thing. You might have the pool you might have right now, like it's not good in it, and it is worrying. I'd be worried if I was you, simply being because I can't see a way out of this. Like, yeah, cool. You may get top 5 this year and get Champions League, but so is everybody else. Like, we're gonna do that. City are gonna do that. Chelsea can even get top 5 this year. Like, how do you get your pool back? That's the bit I don't get. So
you know what it is? It's probably gonna have to be UCL ball in it. I'm not even gonna lie. And I think also, do you know what it is? Chelsea fans now are gonna obviously, like, this is something where we just have to give them this W in it. Like, there's no chance in fact, they're taking the W in it. Not even on that, we'll give you it. Like, they're taking the W.
Yeah,
but
of course.
These man are singing. We were about to take Olise from City. We took Mudryk from Arsenal, and now we've done up Liverpool, made these men look broke like the broke boys they are. Bro, these men could be back in it. They could be back. Like, Chelsea could seriously probably are. No, in fact, they are back. They are back. I'm not even going to do.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't.
Chelsea.
They got the signings, but I need to see results.
I think the manager puts them back still.
Yeah, but we need to see. I need to see something. I need to see something.
He doesn't care about you no more, bro. He don't care about you.
Stop
checking Poch's Insta. Stop trying to look into the Insta. Like, you stop trying to get the Insta.
It's pain.
No, big up DJ says, furthermore, Mont, speak on getting dominated for 70 minutes. You didn't win, so Yeah, you didn't win. So yeah, I'm confused. You would have if you think I would say you won 3-1 because you got Lavia and Caicedo. So you won 3-1. You happy?
That's enough.
Literally. Ethan and Corey, what do you make of the situation?
Bro, I just think the whole situation is a travesty, innit? I think it's appalling because you guys claim to be top, if not second highest club in England, and you've let Chelsea run you man ragged. I'll be so real. Yeah. Taking both Lavia and Caicedo. You're not even in champs. You know, I don't even know for you, man, anymore. I'm hearing Salah and Alisson trying to cut.
No. We'll shut that down right now. They're not going anywhere. Not this summer, anyway. They're not going anywhere. So, let's just nip that one.
Everyone knows probably Salah's last season anyway. Like,
yes, Salah next season.
What a day to be alive.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. How do you replace Salah now? Because that's like how many goals he's gone.
What how you replace him? Have you not heard of
declining though?
Have you not heard of that speller, Mbappe? Like, he might.
Oh, no. Roms, this guy.
I'm joking.
You man, run back the Carabao Cup Liverpool days, man. Run that one back for me. Go and get Steven Gerrard back in this.
I think
get him back.
Listen, it is a dark day in it, and what my worry is right now is that like it's not even like Bajcetic and Thiago are roaring to go, because when Bajcetic was playing, like he was actually playing quite well, and the midfield was quite sturdy. But now that he's in there, that's a problem, and we can't just like put all the burden on him. Like that's just not fair, innit? Even if he comes in and plays and he plays 5 games, like there's gonna be 1-2 bad games in. Do you know what I mean? He's young, so there's guaranteed to be inconsistencies in it. So someone needs to come in. I don't know who's gonna come in. The window's obviously still open, but yeah, it's one of them ones. But again, big up everyone in the chat. Make sure we are smashing the like button. We are 16 likes short of 200 likes. Which, if there's 530 people in here, there needs to be about 300 likes. So keep smashing the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Just down here, big up Carefree Lewis in the chat. He goes, get your Lavia shirts from Jerseys FC, my guys. I'll sort you a 20% discount. Hey, Lewis, we're going to fight. We will fight, fam. I can't, bro.
I might even get a Lavia shirt.
It's actually, hey, Robbins, it's actually a dark day, bro. It's a dark. You know when Lavia, the Lavia news broke through, I didn't see it straight away because my phone was dead in it. I turned on my phone, and it was like, I'm like, wait, what's happened? Like, I'm thinking, before I flip my phone over, or before I unlock my phone,
how about this?
He's either signed or he's been hyped. Like, I knew it was one of the other.
How about this one? Similar to you, I was in a meeting and my phone's on D&D. The minute I took it off, I had Don and Abs call me within the space of half an hour, the both of them. Other than that, phone was just twerking. It's annoying, bro. It's annoying. I can't lie. It's got to the point where the last 2-3 days have been so embarrassing that anger just turned into just being drained. Like when people ask me about this now, everything's zapped out of me. Like I'm just drained. Oh, you lot are broke. You lot are this. You lot are big. It's like, all right, man. All right. You got me. Like, what more do you want me to say? I'm tired.
By the way, do you man? How much blame falls on like your club as a whole? Is it just more Chelsea being a more?
I think it's both. I think Chelsea. I'll be real in it. Salty or not, these man can't be getting Olise, Enzo Fernandez, Mudryk, and Enzo cost 200 mil alone. They're going and getting Olise. They've gone and got Caicedo for a record fee, and then they've gone and got Lavia in 2 windows. How about this? I didn't even talk about Jackson. I'm not even talking about the other guys. I've missed out guys in it. I've missed out, man.
Bro, they've been mad,
bro. And because FFP, certain rules don't apply to them because they're not in Europe this season. Like, and they're still doing the 8-year contracting. I thought that got abolished. I thought they stopped all that. I thought they said, Enzo, they can't do that.
That's so mad.
But Mons, let me tell you why it's your fault. Let me tell you why it's Liverpool's fault. Right? The reason why it's Liverpool's fault is because like I said, cool. You had how much did you bid for Caicedo? 115. 111. Yeah, cool. So you had 111. You had 111.
111 will stick with me.
Had 111 million right there. Yeah. Southampton just said, look, just give me 50 mil for Lavia. That's it. They told you just give me 50 mil. You man had 111 right there. Why did you not just
how much did you guys put?
Do you know what it is though? Because Jurgen, this is Jurgen's words. Jurgen said that the Henderson and Fabinho, they weren't expected to leave. Like that wasn't. You know how usually the veterans, they know, like, so Firmino and Milner, you knew their man were leaving already. Like their man were going on a free. Like Matip was going on a free.
Kate and Ox as well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ox and Kate, we knew these men were all leaving.
Yeah.
Obviously, the fact that Jurgen, in his head, thought that Henderson and Firmino were good for another year, that's quite scary in itself. And that is scary.
I told you about Klopp, though.
Maybe Fabinho a bit less. Maybe Fabinho a bit less in it because it was his first bad season in it. But the fact that Klopp was like 100% all good with it, it's kosher in it. Kosher, these man, that's a bit scary to me. And then now they've seen obviously 111 mil. Cool, we can go and bid for Caicedo now that we've got the money to kind of do it with the Saudi money that's come up front. So I think that's the order. That's the way in which it's happened with the order. I think that what you need to do when you do make these bids is you need to cover all bases. So yeah, we got the money up front was right. Do you know what I'm saying? The timing of the bid not right, and the wages and the agency fees. Those are the two bases we didn't cover. We didn't cover those bases. I mean, if we're not willing to break the wage structure for a player, and we're going to battle against a team who's willing to break their wage structure, you better hope that player loves Liverpool, innit? You better hope he loves Liverpool to the depth.
I was going to say, because I didn't even ask you this off camera. Do you think the club, obviously us fans, I rate Lavia, I've been rating Lavia, I wanted him badly, but don't you think maybe the club just didn't rate him? Because if they did, they would have just rose to 50 M's, bro. Because the minute they rated Caicedo, that was up there straight away. I mean, we broke. That's why
Lavia feels how he feels. They don't Liverpool don't value Lavia at 50 mil. Yeah, they didn't.
Evidently.
But like, he's not 50 mil because he's got 4 years left on his contract. I value him 50 mil because he's got 4 years left on his contract. So like, you have to play ball sometimes, innit? You got to play ball. But at the end of the day, At the end of the day, the evaluation for Caicedo, what it looks like on the outside, Caicedo's valuation got met within 3 hours. 3 hours.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
It took all these things to go and get the Lavia one. And the worst thing is, Lavia's preferred destination for the longest, he was happy to go to Liverpool. But if you now feel like your second choice, you can't really hate on a kid.
Do you know where it gets worse?
You can't really hate on man, innit? Like, I still wish him all the best at Chelsea, innit? Because I really like Lavia. So I still wish him all the best, innit?
Same, and the thing is, I genuinely mean that, because if you don't know, I've been speaking of Lavia's praises from when he was in City Academy, from when I first saw him. How about this? Before he went Southampton, I even wanted him at Liverpool, but I've deeped it. What makes this worse, Monts, is the fact we didn't pay the 50, then we were so quick to pay the 60 because we didn't want to get embarrassed. Obviously, Chelsea agreed to 55 million, and we were so quick to jump an extra 15 mil to land him. This was very embarrassing.
Listen. Southampton said, "Give me your go piece. Add your go piece now. Give me your go piece, and then we'll talk." Listen, let's hit the super chats, and then we're gonna move on to United game. Big up H. He says for the £5 super chat. He says, "Big up Kiers and E for the months, bro. I'm done. Why are we getting rejected? For fuck's sake." I think it's because of the London life. Yeah, bro. These men want to hit up Mayfair. They saw 1-2 snaps of Lingard. They saw 1-2 snaps of Lingard when he went libs, and that's what made up his mind. He saw a couple nights out in tape, and he knew what it was. Kids not smiling. You kids are smiling.
We got libs in money. Big up
the super chat. He goes, "Source to LFC. Here we go. Beggars can't be choosers." Bro, the only thing that would help me is if we somehow hijacked Amrabat or something, and that's not happening. So I need to hijack someone else now.
Please try.
500 bags a week.
I would love to hijack.
How about this?
Why don't
I hate Chelsea, but I hate you,
if
man.
If that happens, that's a lift back. That's a lift back.
I'd love for you, man, to try it. Just try it. Just put in the money.
But you know what? In fact, once sorry to cut you, man.
At the end of the day, there's a release clause, I swear.
Bro, Ron, I was just about to say, you man should be on that anyway. Not even
that's you man's thing.
I want you man on that. I don't get it.
I advise you, man, pull it in. Try it. Try your luck.
This summer release clause in Liverpool Football Club. It's the match made in heaven, bro. Like,
I do not know why Liverpool. I don't know why Liverpool are in for Amrabat.
What's that Leeds? Who's that player Chelsea were after the Leeds one? What's his name again?
He's going Bournemouth. He's going
Bournemouth. Man. Liverpool is big.
We've not gone in for him, to be fair. We've not gone into.
You better just letting bare DMs just fly by you. Not even do anything.
I can't lie now.
Super chat, man. Super chat. Jamrock, big up Jamrock for the super chat. He goes, the timing of the bid was accurate. Liverpool thought Brighton would honour the deadline they set. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting there was a deadline. But money talks.
No, but
money talks. Money talks.
Thank you. Forget the deadline stuff, bro. They just wanted to miss.
He says Chelsea needed a few days after the deadline to structure the deal. Bro, it is what it is, innit, bro? Again, Caicedo also pushed for the move, bro. You can't, well, Caicedo and his agent, or Caicedo or his agent, we'll never know, innit? But at the end of the day, we couldn't compete with that, and it's just as simple as that. It is time to move on, because obviously some of us are on limited time. Obviously, big up the chat. We still have over 500 people in the chat, but we're currently sitting on 217 likes. Before we move on, people, stop what you're doing and smash the like button. We're on 217. We should easily be at 3 bills. That is the target for today's video. So stop what you're doing right now and hit the like button. It should be just under where my mic is. Hit that like button, people. You need to get that GA up ASAP. So. We're out the woodwork. Corey.
Hey, cause
1-0 victory. Hard fought win. But you know what we're really here to talk about. And we'll also sprinkle that Maguire on it as well. So we'll start with the game. Wolves versus Man United. Man United got the 3 points at Old Trafford, but Wolves put in a very good performance in that midfield. A very, very good performance. It's a bit weird because a lot of Man United fans, Kaz, told me that Mount and Bruno won't be starting together. Purely rotational reasons. That's what I was told. And I said, brother, you fought hammer and tongs to get that, brother. He will be starting with Bruno Fernandes, and the over-the-top ball spamming will be on a high. Yeah? Now, I'm not going to lie. That midfield got ran through, bro. Man, I'm talking about my midfield. Man, I'm talking about Chelsea midfield before they made them signings. That midfield, Casemiro got hung out to dry with no support, and let's be honest, Casemiro is not he's not that mobile. So he still needs a little bit of leg around him to help him in it. Man had no legs with him. So he was just having to throw himself into tackles that he was never going to get to.
You know what's so funny about the midfield, right? Yeah, and I was preening yesterday. that Tudor guy that plays up front for
bullied him.
When did United sign for Villa?
Corey, and I'm going to be shameless and say this: if Casemiro looks very unfit, if he's like this until Christmas, I'm screaming for Fabinho, innit? I'm screaming for Fabinho.
Boy.
But yeah, I'm just taking it all you better saying, isn't it? You better just saying things. You're just saying things right now.
No, it's true. Like I said, Corey, back to my point, yeah. That Tuna guy up front for Wolves, he was dropping deep to get the ball and then running through your midfield. Like, I've never seen a striker do
single time.
Every single time he was dropping deep, just saying this midfield's whack. Let me keep doing that. It's like he said that to himself mid-game. Like it's like he's just running through your team.
Facts. And you know what's that? There was no trickery. There was no
nothing.
Ball control. It's just straight vibe.
Boom, straight.
To be fair, couple shoulders were dropped. He shifted the ball.
Yeah, but he did it like 4 times, and I didn't see at all times.
I expect my midfield to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what it is though? Are any of us shocked? Because I think even Corey said this about his own team. Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno was always going to be open. All of us were saying this.
Yeah, have you said it?
Weeks ago. We were saying this weeks ago. So I can't lie. I didn't expect Wolves to be that good, but I was expecting United to win the game. But I knew they wouldn't blow them out the water. I knew United wouldn't be scintillating because with that midfield three, for me, you simply can't. And then you've got essentially three wingers playing. You've got basically a winger playing number 9. And I don't know about you, Corey, but I've noticed this for like the last year or two. Rashford in the number 9 just seems a bit lazy, bro.
I've been saying brother's not a striker at all. I've been saying that.
It's not even just not being a striker. It seems like he's not even running in the number 9. Do you know what I mean? Because man, not going to get onto Anthony here. One, I think Anthony was your best forward, by the way. But there's times where Anthony we weren't really making byline. But it's because he wasn't really seeing anything from Rashford. Do you get that? And I felt I had a bit of sympathy for Anthony. Say that again.
He was wasteful, man. Bro, stop lowering.
No, I want him
that.
You went out for shit. That's not an excuse for prop Anthony's thing, bro. It's not, bro.
What I'm trying to say, Monty, is you know me. I'm the first to diss this club, but I have to give Anthony a bit of sympathy because I saw Anthony kind of waiting for Rashford to move, and Rashford was a bit stagnant. I saw that a couple times.
Regardless
you can't teach Rashford this stuff. This is the problem. Sorry, Monto. Let me just say something. You can't teach Rashford this stuff, innit? Like as an playing the number 9 position, bro, there's just some stuff you're just born with. Like you just understand it. You understand where to go in the box sometimes. You understand when you need to make a move and when you don't. Rashford isn't that, like he hasn't got that. Sorry to say. So whenever you play him in the 9, yes, he can run and yes, he can do the over the top stuff. But I feel like that's the most you're gonna get. And when you're playing teams like Wolves and going forward, you're playing teams like Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. These guys are not gonna have. You're not gonna have the over the top ball, so they're gonna be playing the low block, and you need somebody like this. Is why this is why I rate Martial, but I just know he's not good enough. But you can tell that this guy understands how to play in the 9 role, and like one person for me, Firmino, he understands how to play in the 9 role, even though he may not be the best 9, but he understands when to move and when not to move, and when to collect the ball, when to drop deep and when to go far. Like Rashford cannot do that, and he's never been able to do that. That's why I get a bit annoyed when people say, "Well, I play Rashford 9," but it's not working. Play Martial instead.
Corey, aside from, I hear what you're saying, by the way. But aside from the positional play, are you worried? Is there cause for concern for Rashford's performances?
No, I don't think there's a cause for concern. I just think he needs to go into his position. Just play him in his position. Like he's playing in a position. That's not gonna happen until Rasmus, where it's clear. Nah, don't worry. You can play. Do you know what it is? Because even though Sancho's wrong and he's not like blistering fast, he's smart and he has tech. Sancho's got proper tech in it, so he can take the ball and he knows when to pass it, and you can see a lot of stuff.
He was hard when he came on. Sancho was hard when he came on.
He's very direct. He's got his tech.
So. Like I don't mind playing, and even today, like Martial just played a game, innit? We played Everton. We played Everton behind closed doors. I think we won like 2-0 or something. But Martial was playing as well, so I'll get Martial back for the time being until Rasmus comes, innit?
Yeah, get him there. Wet him there.
Corey, by the way, if you play how you played yesterday against me. In fact, you will, obviously. I'm going to beep. I'm going to your clock up in it. That's the reality.
Like, you know what's funny? We tried to do the over the top thing, against Wolves, and it didn't work. You guys remember you just told me 60% possession, we hold it in your side of the pitch, all of this stuff. Now don't let me over the top you because it won't.
That's why it will be Corey, I'm not gonna lie, it will be a good game. There'll be goals in that game, but I think you'll have success with that. But again, Corey, I will punish you in terms of possession.
I don't see any of your attackers
what Wolves done yesterday.
I don't think you're scoring against me anyway, but we'll talk about that one close to the date. I don't think you're scoring against me.
You don't see me scoring against you?
No, just like I told Arsenal, they're not scoring against me. I'm telling you this.
Martinez injured, by the way, Corey, just quickly.
No, Martinez isn't injured. He's not.
Oh, yeah, Why did he get hooked?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't lie. So you see when you're moving rash. Yeah, you're moving rash. early opening. Like he's moving a
The
bit.
guy's got little man syndrome.
It was a bit scary.
This guy's a bum.
You know what it is, yeah? I rate this. This is the one thing I have to rate with Ten Hag for that game, innit? Because he made a lot of mistakes for me during this game. But taking off Martinez was the best thing you could have done. Because you know when you can see you're getting a red. Like you're watching it, you're like, yeah, you're definitely getting a red if you carry on like this.
You know what,
So
Corey? That's what I was saying.
Was the best decision.
That's what I was saying last night. That was a proper good call from Ten Hag still, because he noticed, like, he was proactive. He saw, bro, let's be honest, if he played that second half, you were going down to 10 men, bro. Like, his temperament was all over the place. So I was even saying yesterday on Never a Foul. Now, big up Ten Hag for that still, because he noticed an accident before it happened. Yeah, and he avoided it.
I just don't want to hear no Romero.
That's the only thing I can rate Ten Hag for.
You know what? Marcus is just reminding me, Garnacho. Listen, this is the player who I rate highly in it. I think, bro, the sky's the limit for this guy.
He played shit.
I was wrong, because I was saying, I think he can start for you lot. I think he's better than Sancho and Anthony. But my brethren that I speak to, my United brethren, he was like, no, but I'm telling you, him being an impact player and starting is two different things. Apparently, when he starts for you lot, doesn't impact. But I've never seen him start for you lot. I've never watched the game when he started. Yesterday was the first time I watched that he was in the starting lineup. The game was just passing by. How about this? We grill Semedo normally for his defending. He made Semedo look world class, bro. Semedo had him locked up. I
didn't notice how weak Garnacho was as well. Like that was a. You know what? Furthermore, the whole team, like yesterday, we looked tired and weak. Like any like 50-50 chance we was not getting, and especially that what was the guy that was just running through our midfield? I forgot his name.
Kuna.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Corey, you've played like the most pre-season games, fam, and the most competitive ones like that.
So it's either I don't even know what's going on in it. I actually don't understand.
Corey, you know what's so funny about
ready, fam?
You know what's so funny about Corey? He mentioned all this stuff, and he's not mentioned one bum that he knows deep down plays shit and is shit, and he's not mentioned him. Corey, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, slightly big up Wan-Bissaka, but he's talking about Bruno.
If you already know. You already know.
The guy that doesn't pass before the assist.
No, see, that's what I'm saying, And this is Bruno in a nutshell. This is him to a T. This guy played dead all game, all game. Misplacing passes, getting run through everything, all game. Then the second he does a little over the top ball to Wan-Bissaka for the goal. And that was Bruno this, Bruno that. Bro, the guy is dead food, fam. He's actually shit. Like, how can you not? Corey, you watched the game.
It's all right.
Corey, you watched the game, right? You watched the game. How can you look at
he
that?
Stunk. He stunk. I'll be real. He stunk to high heaven. I'll be real.
On the flip side,
I'll be real, but I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to solely jump on Bruno, especially because the whole team was bad.
Yeah, but bro, he's your main. He's meant to be your main creator. He's meant to be your main creator, bro.
Wait, how can you have like? Yes, you need to create, but if you've got no players being like being smart on the ball, because once Sancho came on, you saw it became very different. And Eriksen, once Eriksen and Sancho came on, it became very different, our game, where we're making passes and players are moving into better positions to collect the ball. Whereas when we had Garnacho, Rashford and Anthony, 2 out of the 3 just over the top. That's just not going to work. We've seen that before.
Of course, let me jump in, because obviously I'll let you man say your team on Man United, innit?
Yeah.
I said from the start, the Bruno and Mount thing, I think it has to be one of them. So I was wrong about one thing. You need Amrabat way more than I thought you did.
100%.
And secondly,
I wouldn't even say Amrabat though.
They just need a midfielder.
There's no balance in your midfield. It's not like your midfield. They're not individually. They're all good ballers, in it. But like Liverpool's midfield, there's no balance. No balance at all. And someone like Amrabat, I feel, will balance your midfield as opposed to like make it too defensive or too offensive. One thing I'll say is that Credit to Onana. I think you lot robbed them though. That 100% the penalty. I think we could all agree it was a penalty. We won't dwell on that too much because it was just so obvious. My thing is that I said Man United's high line could get hurt. Their back line is not used to playing the way they're playing in it. This is new. So this doesn't mean Man United are crap defensively. What it means is there's going to be an adaptation period to now being 10 yards higher and dealing with a keeper who's good at their feet. So in that adaptation period, there's going to be mistakes. And it's just up to whoever you're playing to punish you for their mistakes. Wolves did not punish you today. But I think 80% of teams in the Premier League beat you in that game or get a draw.
100%. 100%.
With that performance in it. And Tottenham, with Tottenham on the horizon, no offense to Tottenham, I backed Man United to beat Tottenham most of the time. This time, coming up on the weekend, even I'm hold on a minute, bro.
You're not beating Tottenham.
If Cunha's doing that, what's Basuma going to do, bro?
United are beating. No, Spurs are beating United.
No, I don't think 100%. I don't think Mason Mount and Bruno are going to start that game. I don't think Mason Mount and Bruno are going to start that game.
We'll see, because Ten Hag likes to experiment. We'll see if he experiments or he'll go to what he thinks will win. Remember, Poch versus Chelsea. Poch didn't go for what he'd usually play. He went for what he thought would be good enough.
Corey, don't you think?
We'll have to see what he decides to do in it.
Don't you think with the deal off to West Ham, whatnot, potentially Maguire has a starting spot against Spurs? That you think that's a shout?
Nah, he's got to start.
What are you?
I'm just asking. The deal's off now. Looks like he's ready to stay. Maybe he can start against Spurs.
You've got a point to prove, fam.
No, I don't think so. Maybe after we've blitzed them 3-0, then he can come on for sure.
Wait. A silly.
But for the time being, don't think so. You know, I think McTominay starts. I can't lie. I think McTominay.
You know what's so mad? You know what's actually so mad? He should. He should start. He should.
It's more
okay. I literally more balance ruins their midfield.
Corey,
I think McTominay.
Corey, bring your McTominay and bring your Caicedo and bring your Bruno and come to the lane, and I will slap you silly. It's that simple. You're gonna hold smoke. Madison, M10 got started for you, fam. I'm telling you.
You look, there's still 400 people in here. Make sure you don't got all of that clips, by the way. But listen, people, we are gonna end it there. Obviously, slightly shorter stream today, but we'll be back tomorrow a little bit earlier, and we'll have a lot more things to talk about. There's going to be more news, more things to talk about. We'll touch on the Maguire thing a little bit more tomorrow as well. So we'll leave you guys to watch that. And of course, you'll have my video released, my opinions on Liverpool and Lavia and Caicedo for tomorrow at around noonish time. I'll drop my 10-minute video, just like I did for the other video. You'll get more of those, and I'll start covering more of those videos. So you'll be seeing more pre-recorded videos, 10-minute segments during the day as well. So a lot more content coming, people. But before we finish, make sure you stay here. Do not leave. I know some of you that was about to leave. Do not leave. We are going right now to James Redmond's stream. So stay here, and I'm going to head over there, and it's going to be all Liverpool complaining about Chelsea and all that stuff. So if you want to stay here and see the Liverpool tears, head over to James Redmond's stream, where you'll catch me and him and a few others talking about the current affairs going on with Liverpool and FSG. And also make sure we are 15 subscribers away from 6,100. It's crazy. I know there's still 15 people in there haven't subscribed. So hit the subscribe button, get us to 6.1k ASAP, and get us to at least 400 likes on whether you're watching this back or watching this now. Big up, people. Keep supporting us. Big up everyone you sent in their super chats. Big up H, Ed, Jamrock, DJ for his super chats, CFC Johns, and DJ for his other super chats as well. Big up the PSP members as well. We can never forget those as well. Every single day of the week, you always get your shout out after every video. Big up Solo, P1, Daniel, Wu-Tang, Slim Ake, Ed, Skip to Malu, Kaz, Edwin. Honestly, big up Solo as well for amazing work. Big up D1 Millie, KLFC, Beijing Reds TV, Snake Eyes, Romy's on the panel now. He's been a member for 9 months now. MDT and Aidan Andrews been a member for 14 months. It's crazy. So people, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you catch us in the next one tomorrow. Make sure you've subscribed, get that notification bell on, and keep supporting the channel. You mean everything to us. We'll see you in the next one. Stay here, and we're going to head over to James Redmond's stream right now. Take care, people, and we will see you soon. I hate my club.